bright Monday morning to every single one of you. Hello, welcome to the sports segment here on Sunrise Sports on 3FM 92.7. My name is Bill Eshun, and we have a lot to unpack from the weekend. Of course, we saw a heartbreak for Arsenal in the FA Cup as they lost to Manchester United. Barcelona won the Spanish Super Cup after defeating Real Madrid in the final. And the MTN FA Cup, Kotoko and Hartlepool advanced as well. But let's begin from a bit of a heartbreaking note, because a number of children dream of reaching the top level in football. While most pursue that dream, only a handful eventually make it. Now, 3 Sports paid a visit to John Kwanzaa, a man who earned a place at the AFC Ajax Academy in the early 2000s, but saw his career go downhill due to injuries. In the mornings, John Kwanzaa tends to his little trophy cabinet, a trinket from the past that bring back fond yet painful memories of the footballer he once was or could have been. He then waves his son goodbye, takes a short walk to get a tricycle to work. Known by his close friends as a baby, he works as a laborer at a government hospital in Obuasi on a temporary basis. As the 40-year-old pushes the wheelbarrow, he wonders where his next source of income will come from. This wasn't the life he imagined.
I
couldn't make it to the highest level in football because of injuries. That affected my progress negatively and forced me to return home.
In 2000, then partners of Goldfields Football Club, Dutch club Ajax Amsterdam, selected 3 teenagers from Obuasi to go through their stringent yet rewarding youth program. Among them, Kwanzaa stood out. He was 15 at the time, but demonstrated pace, trickery, and technical ability of a modern-day winger.
The real John Kwanzaa is fast, and you're a real winger. Ajax has a lack of wingers, and the way you improved is good. Congratulations, and I hope you will get the benefit out of it.
Kwanzaa grew confident after each youth tournament, winning individual awards and growing with talents like Wesley Schneider, who at the time was also hopeful of making the Ajax first team. The stars were aligning until disaster struck at the Ofori Stadium in Obuasi when Kwanzaa was on holidays. At the behest of his elder sister, John Kwanzaa joined the then Goldfield squad to train here just weeks before his holidays ended and his scheduled trip to the Netherlands began. Now, after taking part in some shooting drills where he shot from right behind the 18-yard box on the left side of this pitch, Kwanzaa felt a major discomfort in his right thigh. He didn't know it then, but that became his first major injury, and that signaled the beginning of the end for his burgeoning football career. The injuries recurred. After several failed attempts to get Kwanzaa back into shape, Ajax sent him back to Goldfields, where he struggled to make a mark. The struggle to get back to fitness was a long and arduous one. It never happened, and the winger hung up his boots at 21 in 2006. Since then, he's been living from paycheck to paycheck. On the opposite side of the spectrum, Wesley Schneider made the Ajax senior team in 2002. 8 years later, he won the treble with Inter, reached the 2010 World Cup final with the Netherlands, and finished 4th in the FIFA Ballon d'Or voting. It was a tough watch for Kwanzaa, and he had to rely on a childhood friend for emotional support.
I used to play with Abebe when we were kids. He had a great understanding of the game and his performances were great. We both believed we would go far in football, but that didn't happen. So when I saw him struggling after retirement, I engaged him a bit more, and we're advising each other.
Good, yeah. Sometimes doing
At sunset, Abebe takes his son to a familiar pitch where they both watch young players run around with incredible level of the exuberance Abebe had as a boy. He watches and smiles, heavy in his own thoughts of what could have been. As he tries to mend the little left from his life, Kwanzaa hopes the next generation of talents do not end up like him.
Football no oye dwumedie bi a mekere pedegba edu hu nyina ide ishim.
You have to be dedicated to it. Take your training seriously and manage your body well. When you get injured, don't let it affect you mentally. I let my injuries affect my confidence. So much so that anytime I recovered, I feared getting another injury. Because of this, I was constantly getting injuries.
Getting to the top of the professional football pyramid is tough. For Africans, it is tougher. And Kwanzaa's journey is testament of how a poorly managed injury could ruin the possibility of a brilliant football career. Bill Eshun for 3 Sports from Obuasi. A very, very sad story on John Kwanzaa. But let's move on to the MTN FA Cup, where Asante Kotoko and Hearts of Folk both managed to secure places in the round of 16 of the competition after securing various victories over their opponents in the round of 32. But here are the results in the MTN FA Cup. Brekum Chelsea defeated WB United on penalties. Kotoko defeated Accelerate FC by 2-0. Bechem United defeated Nations by 1-0. Mibiani Gold Stars defeated Basake Holy Stars 1-0. 11 Wise defeated Cape Coast Dwarfs by 4-3 on penalties. Accra Hearts of Folk defeated Home Stars 3-0. True Democracy defeated Dreams 1-0. Karela United defeated TF Exponential 4-1. We have Insopon Fidelity, who lost 4-2 on penalties to Mediama. Young Apostles defeated Insuacheman 4-3 on penalties, and PAC Academy defeated King Faisal by 2-1. And so those are the results in the MTN FA Cup. And the head coach of Asante Kotoko, Prosper Nati Ogum, had this to say after that victory.
With respect to the young guys, the youth team players, I think it was a good platform for them to showcase what they are capable of doing. They did well, I'm sure, as we...
Well, we'll give you further details of that from Prosper Nati Ogum. But moving on, Ghanaian players abroad, Kamal Dean Suleimana scored and assisted for Southampton as they defeated Swansea City in the FA Cup by 3-0. Andrea Ayew also scored for Le Havre in France as well. And so these two Ghanaians are currently on form. But on the FA Cup, we saw Arsenal lose to Manchester United on penalties after the game ended 1-1 after extra time. And Ruben Amorim was a very happy man after that result.
I think we play, especially in the first half, we play well, better in the first game. We were better in set pieces today, more aggressive. We show a different spirit, even with 10 men. We are improving on that aspect. I think we had a lot of difficulties in the beginning of the game to control the game with the ball. And then we suffer not big opportunities, but we suffer running after the ball. It was really hard to win the ball, and especially to switch off play, to change to win the first pressure of Arsenal. But then we can take in this moment, take the game to a different level when we talk about aggressivity. and that is a very good thing. We managed to score, and then I felt that in that moment we were able to improve with the ball, but with the sent-off was really hard on us. And then we suffered altogether, defending very well with some opportunities from Arsenal. The players were really tired, but I felt since the first minute that today was our day. And I felt also a connection with our fans, our staff. It was a very good day for us in that aspect. We need to improve the way we play football.
Yeah, that was Ruben Amorim after that result. Also, Mikel Arteta had this to say after that defeat.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. Obviously, you measure the performance and what we did in relation to the position. You know, you deserve to win the game by a mile. But the reality is that we are out, and the only thing that's going to be judged is that. But internally, I can't. I love my players. I love our team, and I love how good they are and what they do. Because from 1,000 games, you should lose one, and probably was this one. And you have to understand that's as well part of our industry, our game, and move on, because you don't have time to do that, because on Wednesday we have a massive one.
That was Mikel Arteta, the head coach of Arsenal, reacting to that defeat against Manchester United. But Liverpool also got a victory over the opponent on Saturday, and this is what Arne Slot said after that victory.
First of all, credits to them. The way they showed themselves here today. Of course, before this game starts, you watch a few games of them, and then you see... they're not afraid to press high, not afraid to play 1v1, but then you always wonder, will they do this at Anfield as well? But they definitely did. So they were not afraid. And their playing style is also, when the goalkeeper has the ball, to play it long. So that is not different. It's not that they stole this from the team we played last week. That's just their style. So I think they showed up in a very positive way. And for us, it was all about the players that haven't played that much yet, to give them playing time and give some playing time to a few youngsters.
That was Arne Slot, the head coach of Liverpool. Also, Manchester City defeated Salford by 8-0 on Saturday night. But the news that has been going round is the status of Kyle Walker, who has won about 17 trophies with Manchester City since he joined them. And Pep Guardiola had this to say about that defender.
First of all, credits to them. The way they showed themselves here today.
Of course, we would give you details of that from Pep on Kyle Walker. But moving on, we have the Spanish Super Cup, where Barcelona defeated Real Madrid by 5-2, despite going down to 10 men later in the game. And Hansi Flick was a very, very happy man after that victory.
I feel proud for the team. I feel proud for my staff, for the club, for the fans. It's a huge victory against Real, and of course we deserved it really well. Normally we can play against every team like this, but at the end we have a young team, and of course it's not easy to have the same performance at the moment. At every match, so we are focused on that. We have to learn in every match, on every match, and this is what we want.
That was Hansi Flick, the head coach of Barcelona. Bringing an end to sports here on Sunrise on 3FM 92.7. My name is Bill Eshun, and of course we'll see you same time tomorrow. Until then, have a great day.
3FM.
Accra, Ghana, Africa, and worldwide. Join us on Inspirational Gospel Mix this and every Sunday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m.
Get ready for the revolution. What you say now?
I just wanna praise you.
3FM.
King of kings and Lord of lords, lover of my soul, Jehovah, one and only God. I am Jesus Christ, the Holy Lamb. They come for you, they come for you, they come for you.
What is your favorite scripture?
Well, my